Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Эпизод 4. Правда.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner.
Да, дверь
There were only
заперта.
empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
О,
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten.
пойдем уже.
Some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Пойдем.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right
О,
now.
горилла, ну ничего, я тебя прикончу. Доберусь до пистолета, прикончу.
Particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron
Так, а тут
Lake
я сбежать не могу,
Lodge. I
нет.
specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Ой, на лифте. Подожди, а тут что-нибудь есть? Медвежонок стоит в виде статуи.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Почему же мы так долго идем-то? Ой, солнечные часы.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once
Если
you
честно,
accept
мне его
that,
болтовня уже надоела.
journey towards your recovery. Come
Он
along,
меня тут
let's
лечит,
go
он
inside.
говорит, что это все вымысел.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
О, пациент.
Scary, scary.
Вот идиот.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Ну, идиот он, этот Эмерсон.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter
Ничего,
in your
ничего.
room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Добро пожаловать в дом на озере Колдрон. Мы окажем вам всю необходимую помощь, тем не менее просим соблюдать следующие правила. Попросите друзей и близких заранее планировать посещение, чтобы они не приходились на время ваших лечебных процедур или творческой деятельности. Кроме того, просим вас уважать право на уединение и личное пространство других пациентов, особенно когда они заняты творчеством. Будьте терпеливы. Большинство наших пациентов сталкиваются с долговременными творческими трудностями, которые не решаются за одну ночь. Позвольте себе тратить столько времени, сколько нужно. Помните, что вы добровольно соглашаетесь на лечение, специально подобранное для вас. Терапия вовлечения и ее аналог, метод потока, наиболее эффективны тогда, когда пациент активно вовлечен в их формирование. Если вас что-то беспокоит, не стесняйтесь об этом говорить. Замечательно. Свод правил. Но я все прочитал.
My rheumatism's killing me.
О,
There's a storm coming. Oh,
А вот из закусочной дядьки. Вам какую мелодию поставить?
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Да.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
Они мне, главное, страницу передали.
Stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine.
Так, правила читать не будем.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you know who's junkie. You know they get it.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head.
Что-то не так здесь явно.
Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not
Алан
human.
Уэйк.
It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made
Хлебнем кофейку.
I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice.
Не нравится мне эта клиника. Здесь явно что-то не так.
The story will come.
Действительно, деды, мне кажется, даже более разумные, тем более они...
Mentioned that the power had been
О,
activated. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
так, у меня нет ключа. А я не могу его включить? Нет, кнопки сейчас недоступны.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only... The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Так, узнать причину шума.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Ой, тут страница рукописи оказалась.
Unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked
Ух
bad.
ты.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart
Взять
hit her.
термос.
If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office.
Нифига
He'd
себе.
taken all my manuscript pages. That's
Они
why he'd
молотком
been
ее
keeping me.
приложили.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and be our
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
He's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening.
Нифига себе. А это тот же похититель, а вот доктор Хартман.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Please help me, doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
О,
About time.
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
а его-то
It's
зачем
right
здесь?
next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just.
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
О, Алан улыбается.
I had to find a way out.
Так, сбежать из клиники. Давай. Нажимаем. Ой, мебель, все, я понял. Подожди, а как же мне...
a generator and a work light on the balcony.
Так, вот он, генератор. Так. Да что ж тобой такое-то? Так. Я думаю, что теперь я смогу сбежать. Так. Взять сигнальную шашку. Так, сигнальную шашку я использовал. Подожди. И как? Сейчас у меня попадет, наверное. Так. Надо как-то обыграть это все. Иди сюда, давай. Целься. Ой. Ё-моё. Давай, бегом. Тут чуть-чуть осталось. Подожди. А здесь есть какое-нибудь, я не знаю, там оружие? Так, ну пистолет у меня есть. Давай фонарик. Ух. Тьма просто поглощает дом. Давай, 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 давай. Так, хорошо. Подожди ты, Берри. Я все понимаю, но мне надо хотя бы взять с собой. Так. И куда мне теперь идти? Только сюда? Ну, давай пойдем сюда. Так, это тупик. Хорошо. Там что-то хрустнуло. Да иди ты. Так. Ну, мало ли, может быть, все-таки можно пробежать. Сам же наткнулся, а? Какой же я тоже идиот. Так. А почему я сюда не могу пройти? Так. Опа! Давай! Чё ты ждешь? Давай. Так. Возьмем патроны для револьвера. Да давай ты. Давай. Давай, ну что ты делаешь, Уэйк? Ну, Уэйк. Давайте. Есть. Давай. Бежим. Все. Какие же вы падлы. Каркушки. Все? Ну, динамика Уэйка, конечно, вообще меня просто убивает. Бежим, бежим. О, дробовик. Страницу рукописи возьмем. Это что там еще за звуки такие? Попробуем с ракетницей. Подожди. А с ракетницы один выстрел и все. Жизни практически не осталось. Ой. На каждой локации практически помер. Хоть по одному разу. Ой. Да что ж ты? Какие-то гопники на нас напали. Так, тут у нас ничего нет. Я не хочу вот этот вот фальшфайер сейчас расходовать. Если я его сейчас израсходую, то мне, соответственно, вообще ничего не останется дальше. О, дополнительно. Я только не понял, на что кофе-то влияет. Так, дробовик — это хорошо. Недостаток — у него патронов мало. Так, попробуем все-таки взять страничку рукописи.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Да я уже понял.
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Обалдеть.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it, I'm on it!
Так. Давай. Ой, давай.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Braight-Fall's. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen. Barry! Barry!
А фонарик-то есть?
Man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, help!
There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
О, он его грохнул.
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Ну, классно, да.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up.
Да ладно, пусть бежит. Он с ружьем бежит? Что у него под мышкой-то? Так, а мне теперь тут еще петлять и петлять. Добраться до фермы. О, а я не могу. Ой, прям в спину. А что это светит? Так. Страничку-то я взял. Так. А теперь, если осмотреть, там ничего нет. Там револьвер, еще чего-нибудь. Фонарика, например. Ничего там нет. Ну ладно. Оп. Обалдеть. Как же бежать-то, а? Спрячемся за платформой. Какой же ты Алан Уэйк вообще? Динамики у него вообще нет. Так, и что такое? А генератор-то где? Так, генератор наверху, наверное. Оп. Страничка рукописи. О, ну тут делений-то больше. Вот это да. Так, ну на свету, по идее, у меня жизнь должна восстанавливаться. Фонарик. Так, лопата. О, а у меня ничего нет. Так. Взять что? Взять батарейки. Это хорошо. Батарейки — это хорошо. Бежим до следующей точки. Прям в спину, а? Ну, побежали сюда.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Да ладно ты. Он из Нью-Йорка, он не пропадет. Так, вот судя по тому, что фонарик большой мне предлагают взять, это значит, что что-то сейчас будет серьезное. Пьем кофе. Что-то еще там мне предлагают взять. Батареечки. В палатке ничего нет. Ой, нет. Не надо менять на маленький. Но побежали.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Ты за собой следи, Алан. У тебя нет оружия, ничего. У тебя только фонарик.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Так, на свет идем. Ой, фальшфайр. Это с одной стороны хорошо, а с другой плохо. Так, бежим. О, фигово. А вот это уже лучше.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Ну, дробовик, конечно, здесь не лучшее оружие. Но в данном случае дареному коню в зубы не смотрят. А можно осмотреть развалины? Так, тут у нас ничего нет. Ну что, побежали. Опять ловушки. Ой, ну ладно. Так, один фальшфайр я все-таки израсходовал. Давай, давай, Уэйк.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Подожди. С Барри ничего не должно быть плохого.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Ну, кто написал это дерьмо? Ну, кто? Я написал это дерьмо, получается. Так. Может быть, в шкафу? Нет. Он умер.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release me. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. Let me guess. Danny, huh? There have to be victims along the way.
Ну, я его грохнул, этого Дэнни.
In a horror story, it can't be. The front door was locked. He can survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Поехали. Так, сейчас, получается, надо повернуть направо, да? Ну, давай повернем. Тяжело очень машину управлять. Ох ты ж. Я двоих, получается, раскатал. Сейчас вот этого. Оп. Ну, придется так. Ой! А как ты меня догнал-то, засранец? Я так понял, что он их забрал. Ковшом он их сгреб. Ну ладно. Так, а мне, соответственно, надо просто перепрыгнуть. Я только не понял, почему они до фермы пытаются добраться, когда дом Берри вообще в другой стороне. Ну, по крайней мере, может быть, в полицейский участок надо бежать еще куда-то.
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
Бери.
Ow! We have to fight them off. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out. Ow! You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stuck.
Давай, давай, давай. Бери. Да что ты... Давай. Давай. Ты что делаешь? Ты что делаешь? Давай. Это еще что взорвалось.
That was awesome!
Braight-Fålls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Подожди ты. А почему Барри так осмелел? Вот я не пойму. Сейчас перезарядим. Так, патрон для револьвера у меня максимум. Кофейку выпьем. Так, фонарик. Давай возьмем большой фонарик. Больше я ничего тут взять не могу. Может быть, тут еще остались какие-нибудь фальшфайеры? Нет? Ну ладно. Побежали. Барри. Агент.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Так, видимо, придется наверх залезть. Ну ладно, залезем. Все понял.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need...
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Мне кажется, тут очередная западня.
This stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Так, кофе. Наметили нас здесь здорово на этой сцене. Так, вот это похоже, кстати, на генератор. А страничка рукопись какая-нибудь. О, патрон для дробовика. Поднимаемся. Так, Берри, поднимаемся. Ты тоже давай поднимайся.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Так, сойти за таран. Я понял. Так, это еще что такое? Древние боги Асгарда, трепещите перед гневом и яростью небес. Понятно, какая-то афиша. Так, ну что, тараним ладьей? Так.
wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. What's happening here? Yeah? What's that? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Куда мы пройдем? Я так и не понял, куда он мне предлагает пройти. О-о-о-о. Ух! Все израсходовал практически. Ну ты даешь, Берри. А как ты там оказался? Пробежал он. Они, главное, на меня напали, а на него нет. Молодец. А у меня нет ничего. У меня ничего нет. Все. Я пуст абсолютно. Мне придется идти наверх. Да я и так осторожен. Да вроде да. Так, кофеек. И что? Что здесь? Я только не понял, что здесь мне надо сделать. А, выше подняться еще даже. Ну, давай влезем выше. А, там металлическая дверь. Скорее всего. Это радиопередатчик. Подожди, что тут? Фонарик. А у меня есть такой фонарик. А вот и генератор. Взять литиевую батарейку. А, у меня максимальный запас. Так.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Так. Что-то мне не нравится это все. Очень не нравится. Ну, я так и знал. А босс-то, кстати, несложный был. Подожди, сейчас облутаем ящик, возьмем. А тут ничего нет у нас. Не, босс, кстати, не страшный. Сфокусировался на нем и все. Так, кувалда. Главное, куда Берри-то делся? Эй, Берри.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Да, я здесь.
Hey, let's go, man.
Подожди. Куда let's go? Я уже там был.
We're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Ну, толкнем.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Да ладно тебе, Барри. Я сейчас тут с комбайном бился, а ты мне тут рассказываешь, пока ты прятался. Ну, давай толкнем. Подожди, а что ты за мной бегаешь? Так, тут тоже ничего нет. Ну, заходим. Так, термос с кофе возьмем. Давай сначала первый этаж осмотрим. Налево и направо.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Так.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Теперь осмотрим здесь. Тоже термос. Кстати, а на что он влияет? Это абсолютно непонятно. Сейчас давай осмотрим до конца. Ну и наверх, Барри. Наверх, Барри. Так, вниз туда нет прохода, значит идем вверх. Так. Взять страницу рукопись. Так, тут все закрыто. Во.
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talking about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Найти запись. Вот она. Вот она лежит.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, you're like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Так, это мое видение получается.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Braight-Fålls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Так, и здесь я играю вроде как сторонний наблюдатель.
I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
Ну давай, Алан, иди. Я за тобой.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in a window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Так, вернуться в дом. Вот мы и вернулись. Вот она, эта тетя. Темная сущность.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole
Пошли.
thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.